don't usually expect much. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests.
Good evening.
On the 22nd of January 2009, I turned 14 on a very, very gloomy day. It was raining really heavily, which means it affected the power supply in most areas in the country. School was canceled and everyone got sent home. I had a horrible birthday dinner, and the worst one yet, I did not even get to have a taste of my birthday cake. I don't know if any one of you remember this, but in 2009, Brunei experienced really bad weather, where it was raining almost every day for about a week or so, which means the power supply was cut off and the whole Brunei was dark. Other than that, we also all experienced really, really gloomy days. It seemed as if the whole world didn't want to welcome my birthday. At home, it was dark and crazy humid. I was alone, but then I thought to myself, that's okay. School will be better. I can spend it with my friends. Oh, I spoke too soon. The second I got dropped off at school, I found myself in the middle of a huge group of noisy students who looked lost, and the teachers were trying to shout over the noise. I looked around, and I saw the entrance closed and the hallways dark. School was closed. It was actually the very first time that I got so disappointed that school was canceled. I couldn't celebrate with my friends. I couldn't escape from the gloomy mood. The drive home was quiet. Didn't even feel like my birthday anymore. I came home to an empty house. My parents weren't home. My brother wasn't around. So basically, I spent the entire day alone in a dark and hot place with no electricity supply at all. It was that bad. The only thing I was looking forward to that day was my birthday dinner and my birthday cake. Evening rolled around painfully slow, but it came eventually. So my parents came home that day and we all got ready to go to dinner. We went to the only hotel that had a working generator, so the restaurant wasn't closed. It was fairly smooth. The dinner went on fairly smoothly, the first part of the dinner. But towards the end, the electricity kept shutting off. And despite the attempts of them trying to turn it back on, it didn't work. At that rate, I thought it was impossible, but my mood just fell. All I wanted to do was go home and go to sleep. But my mother reassured me. She said, "You have a birthday cake waiting back home. Don't worry." And guess what? It's ice cream cake. Ice cream cake makes everything better, right? So, headed back home, and we tried to continue our mini little celebration. When we got home, the birthday cake box was open. I didn't see an ice cream cake. What I saw was a puddle of melted ice cream filling the box. I can't really explain to you exactly what I saw in the box back then because my eyes were filled with tears. As I turned to my mom and asked her, "What on earth happened?" Apparently, she has forgotten that it was ice cream cake and it should be kept in the freezer instead of the fridge. So naturally, it melted, just like my heart. I crawled to bed that day, wishing that day has never happened. Incident after incident I thought it wouldn't end. All those made up the worst birthday ever. An ice cream cake went from being an amazing treat to a phobia that still lives up to this day. And every year, I fear that my birthday would be a replay of that horrible, disastrous birthday. Back to you, Thursday.